We are just 3 minutes away from seeing the FC26 trailer, and I've been sat here waiting for it all day. It is the reveal trailer, which is going to get a lot of people hyped, and I'm going to fall for it too. So prepare yourselves. In this video, I'm going to be hyped for FC26. I know, this happens all the time. We all get hyped for the new game, and then it comes out, we enjoy it for 1 or 2 months, and then a lot of people start complaining, including myself, about how bad this game is and how so many things need to be fixed. But today, I'm going to go at it in a positive manner because why be negative, man? I already have contact to the EA developers, and I'm trying my best behind the scenes to hopefully get things fixed, and I got to give it to them. In FC25, they've actually done an incredible job at responding. Like, you guys know, I've complained about this in the past. They have been responding to me, to all the things that I've been mentioning. A lot of things have gotten fixed, so I'm kind of positive about FC26, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what is going to happen here. It might not be any career mode stuff, but still, it's going to be important for all of us, so let's get into it. First of all, the cover is here. Jude Bellingham, who just got operated on his shoulder, out for 3 months. Jamal Musiala, who just basically broke his ankle, out for probably half a season at least. And yeah, great cover stars, just not going to play football. And off we go. Come on then, EA. What you got for me today? All right, I see Trent in a Real Madrid shirt. That is already painful. Not this again. We want gameplay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Gameplay straight away. Bayern Munich is back. Let's go. Decent passing. Oh, man. Fewer bounce backs? No way, they're actually like advertising it in the trailer straight away. Competitive gameplay, authentic gameplay. What does that mean? Is there 2 different types of gameplay? Okay. That's a lot of pace. Love that.
Every goal is the exact same. Full swim, goal. Full swim, goal.
Oh, wow, okay.
I don't think he'll be blaming the goalkeeper this year.
Okay, Lewis and Mbappe in there.
Well, it looks like they've been hard at work on that, doesn't it?
That I like, man. I feel like fast passing play has been gone for a while. Oh, okay.
Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game.
That's good. We had that back in the day, I feel like, and it's back again.
What a goal.
Low-driven power shot. Interesting. Manager career. Update it. Hold up. What was that? We're going to go back to that in a second, lads.
Can they put it all together here? Big chance.
Okay. What was that? Not actual gameplay. Oh, hold on.
What they want.
There's only one Zlatan. Okay. I see you, Zlatan. Okay. Let's go straight back to it, lads, because this is the part where it gets interesting, right? So obviously, one thing that a lot of people were complaining about was the fact that in the reveal trailers, most of the time, it's just cutscenes from the game itself. I mean, you never really got anything out of it. So the fact that we're kind of getting a lot more gameplay now, I like that. But then, is it actually changing? That's another thing we have to look at. And obviously, initially, right here, we have the stadiums being shown. We have Liverpool right there. We do have Bayern Munich. Allianz Arena is back, which is lovely. Missed that. Now, here in terms of gameplay, like that moment right there, I mean, I love the pass. I really like it. That's a good run. The defender was asleep. This is one where EA puts themselves into a corner, man, because fixing tackles has been a huge issue for so many years. And then the bounce backs have been so bad. And this saying not anymore from EA, whew, they're aiming high on that one. So let's see how that one goes. I really hope it does work out. Like right here, that looks like a proper tackle. How about the other ones? I'm going to look at the other ones here. Yeah, pretty much seems to be like the same tackle in every single instance, but it has a bit of different, like a different animation there on some. Then this is interesting. Choose your gameplay experience. So you can rather either have competitive gameplay or authentic gameplay, which if there is that difference in career mode already, and so far we have been playing competitive gameplay because obviously the game is extremely Ultimate Team heavy, I like the fact that there might be an authentic gameplay type that we can now enjoy offline. That could be quite nice, you know, because authentic gameplay to me kind of means like if Mbappe's through on goal, no one will catch him. You know, pace actually matters, dribbling actually matters, passing quality and all that stuff really matters. And all those things that kind of make Ultimate Team what it is, where you can kind of use like an 80-something rated player to stop a 99 rated Mbappe. I kind of hope that that kind of plays into it, but this says why not both? So I wonder if it like, is it going to be two different gameplays? How's it going to go? Because it does say choose your gameplay experience. For me, I would choose authentic all day. I don't care about Ultimate Team. More agility, yes. In every direction is quite interesting to see. So that's okay. Let's look at Mbappe here for the run, because this is going to be the important part, right? So Mbappe comes forward and then immediately starts sprinting the other way. I'm not too sure if we didn't have that in previous FIFAs, but even when they're tired, they will have more pace now. That is interesting. So maybe the way they kind of counteract it is they will have them like keep their pace even when they're tired. But when it comes down to finishing, at that moment, being tired might play a bigger role to kind of balance this whole thing out. But that's quite interesting. So Mbappe running through there is quite nice. And then the fluid dribbling, like if this is just left stick dribbling rather than the R1 thing that you have to do, I would love to see this. So, and by the way, very smart from EA to use the pro camera for this reveal trailer, because the pro camera is something that no one ever uses on Ultimate Team. And barely anyone uses it in career mode except player career mode. So this will feel like a whole new thing for so many people that are seeing this, who don't even know that this like exists in the game, right? So let's go ahead. So Musiala does pretty well there. The goalkeeper makes a quite nice save. I like that with the foot. So that's pretty decent. But obviously they're updating it. Goalkeeper overhaul. I like it. Fewer deflection goals. That's nice. And then this is one that I, on career mode, have been missing a lot. So whenever I'm building up my attacks, I feel like the passing is sluggish like there. But look at this. Like if I have players who have really high passing stats, I want that to translate into the game for me to be able to do one-touch passes and all that stuff. So yeah, I like that. But then again, certain times when the gameplay is really fluid and like you're playing on PC specifically, the passing can already feel very, very good. But them putting even more emphasis on it, hopefully that's a good thing. Elastico variation, drag to chop. What happened there? Let me see. What's that? Let's bring the speed down a little bit here, so that way we can actually enjoy this a little bit more and then turn off the music. So drag. Okay, I don't really see anything special there, but this shows me that Musiala is going to be a 5-star skiller. Cucurella in the dust, Germany against Spain. We all know what happened there. But let's move back over to regular speed and see what we have. So Police, right-footed, smacks it. Off-ball shielding, I kind of dig that. I feel like we had that back in the day. So this is right here is the position which you got to look at. Cole Palmer fighting off defender before I'm even passing to him. So that's kind of cool. That makes like midfielders who have a lot of physicality, it makes them more viable. So I really like that. Low driven power shot, I'm really digging in career mode. That's going to be quite fun. That's a solid shot once again. Now, this is the part that is the most interesting. Update manager career. EA Sports says done. So what I'm seeing here is challenges. Score 10 goals in the Champions League knockout. So we will get new challenges in career mode itself Then there is a road to glory full career. I wonder what that means specifically, how they have built that up. We have the win the treble with PSG from a certain life start point. That's kind of cool. And we have the Invincible season. Arsenal has obviously done it, so it is very popular. That's something that a lot of people try to pull off. So that could be really fun. Playing the game on like the highest difficulty and like every single game matters. Otherwise, you're going to lose out on the challenge. So I kind of dig that. That would be quite interesting for me, who plays on Ultimate with sliders turned on for the AI to be even better. And then on the right here, where my camera is, it actually says Golden Bee. So I'm not too sure what that means. And then we have on-ball physicality, which, yeah, I mean, nice. What was that? Sorry, you'll have to wait. Show us the new kits. Ah, okay. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Simplified skill moves, signature perks. Was that high contrast something? I have to actually slow it down here because there's a lot of info that EA is giving us. Let me turn off the music. Rebalance formations, more player roles, enforcer playstyle, manager market. What does that mean? A manager market in career mode? I mean, my camera is blocking it, but you can see it right there. Manager market, lads. So there's a chance that we might be able to transfer managers from one club to the other. That only makes sense, though, if the manager himself, like every single manager in career mode, gets a certain skill set that boosts certain attributes and certain formations. That way, it actually would make a lot of sense. So I'm digging that. I'm really liking that. So you play more like a club owner rather than the manager of the team. And then aerial fortress playstyle. Okay, that's interesting. And then we move over to regular gameplay again. And I'm assuming EA actually have a website for us to go onto and check all this stuff out. By the way, I'm recording this like straight away as this comes out, so don't expect like a perfectly made video here. Anyways, off we go. Not actual gameplay. Zlatan is back. Congratulations. I'm gonna go over to the website, see what EA has done. There we are. The club is yours. Play your way with an overhauled gameplay experience powered by community. Manager life challenges that bring dynamic storylines to the new season. And archetypes inspired by the greats of the game. Career mode is already part of like the first line here. That's quite interesting. So we have overhauled gameplay powered by community feedback, which is obviously quite important. Play your way with 2 distinct gameplay presets. FC26 introduces 2 new gameplay presets, each built for a different way to play. Competitive is tuned for head-to-head action and Ultimate Team and clubs, with faster passing, smarter keeper rebounds, and more direct control. While Authentic brings a true-to-football feel to modes like Career Mode, featuring more positionally responsible defenders, realistic corner success rate, yes, lifelike goalmouth scrambles, and more. Okay, I like that. It means, however, that Career Mode gameplay will probably be slower if you choose Authentic, which is totally fine with me, as long as it feels like actual football rather than ping pong, you know? Discover more ways to compete in Football Ultimate Team. I genuinely don't care. Take on new challenges in manager and player career. Experience manager career like never before with all new manager life challenges throughout the new season. Take on a variety of real-world scenarios and alternative storylines ranging from a few minutes of play to multiple seasons. Oh, few minutes of play even. That's interesting. And earn rewards including season points, vanity, and icons and heroes to use in modern-day clubs. Additionally, for the first time ever, movement in the manager market, yes, sees team tactics transform over time as new managers take the helm, changing the dynamics of every new season. Yes, so the manager changes will actually have an impact on your team. So hopefully every single manager actually has a certain play style, a formation that they like, a type of player that they like, a type of play style that works really well with them. So if you have Pep Guardiola and you have tiki-taka play style players, your team will perform better. If you have someone like Jose Mourinho who loved counter-attacking football, maybe then you'll have players who have like Rapid Plus and all that stuff performing better. That would be really, really sick, man. Team up all season long in clubs. Cool. Experience unrivaled authenticity. EA Sports has 20,000 players across 750 clubs, teams in over 120 stadiums and 35 plus leagues. How many leagues do we have now? Okay, so in EA Sports FC25, we had 38 playable leagues, so not really something to brag about, lads. Anyways, here's one more snippet that I'm seeing here. Archetypes, inspired by the great of the game, introduce new classes to clubs and player career, bringing more individuality to your player. Develop your abilities by upgrading attributes and unlocking archetype perks to give your player a distinct feel on the pitch. So there will be some changes to the way that the player career mode will go. I like that. And here it is, game trial. Play your way with an overall gameplay experience powered by the community feedback starting September 19th with the EA Play 10-hour trial. So that's quite interesting. Now here, if you do have EA Play Pro, you actually get, what is it? You actually get access to clubs. Is that what it is? No, EA Play Pro Edition content. Up to 7 days early access on the base game. Manager and player career, you get 3 icon career players. Manager career, 5-star coach, 5-star youth scout. Yeah, we all know that. Manager life challenge content. So you will have access to it through EA Play Pro straight away, which is kind of sick. But that is, I guess, pretty much it. So with that being said, how do I feel about this trailer? I gotta say, they've done a decent job in terms of like addressing a lot of the things that people don't like. But after all these trailers, a lot of times when we watch them, we get a feeling like, oh yeah, I spotted something there that was never in the game. Even I might have done it right now watching this trailer because we are so hyped. But in hindsight, looking at this stuff a year later, I always say like, oh yeah, we already had that in the game. That trailer was kind of like useless and all that stuff. So I'm really hoping that in FC26, they actually changed a lot of stuff. But from the career mode perspective, I can only tell you guys this. The career mode devs at this moment in time, they seem to be extremely engaged with the community and they try their best to respond to us as fast as possible. So that gives me a lot of hope going into FC26 with career mode itself. It's only a reveal trailer. We're going to get a lot more info down the line, which I'm really looking forward to. Let me know your thoughts on FC26 and the trailer so far in the comments down below. And we'll see each other tomorrow with another rebuild. Isak leaving Newcastle? Liverpool? Is it happening? Newcastle, what are you going to do? Sign Ekitike? You'll see tomorrow.